Hi, my name is Jeremy, social media team here at Answers in Genesis, and I'm here with Shonda. We're going to be talking about jobs, and we're also going to be talking with Tim later on, and we're going to have an exciting time. So, you might be wondering what this big piece of paper is, so let me show you. I have lots and lots of listing of jobs. I had so many jobs listed that I had to print it on this big sheet of paper. But wait, there's more. I have two big pieces of paper with all these jobs. You can see, can you zoom up here a little bit? You can just see some of the jobs listed here and all by different departments and whatnot. This is actually on our Answers in Genesis Facebook page. So what that means is once you're done watching this live stream on our Facebook page, go to our Facebook page, facebook.com/AnswersInGenesis, and you'll see kind of a little on the left, a number of different areas you can click on, you know, about videos, events, etc. There's one called Now Hiring. If you click that, you will see all these jobs listed by department, and you can apply for them via Facebook. It'll take you to our website, or you can go to answersingenesis.org/jobs. So that's enough of my wasting the time so you can get signed on to this live stream so we can talk to Shonda. So I'm going to set this down here. So Shonda, what do you do here at Answers in Genesis? What's your title?
My title is I am an executive assistant / project manager for the product development team.
And can you tell a little bit about yourself and what you do here at AIG?
Yes. Well, my name is Shonda Snellbaker, and here at AIG I get to work with the brand and product development team, which basically our main objective is to get products out on the market. We do all of the educational resources that we do, with this includes our Answers VBS and our Answers Bible curriculum. We also do put together, package the DVDs. We work with all the different departments in the ministry to promote the things that they need to promote. So we work with our outreach department, our international department, our I don't know, every department in the ministry, literally every department. So it's just kind of awesome. We get to talk to everybody.
So it's a huge focus on product development.
Yes, yes. And brand.
Right.
Yes.
So what positions are currently available in this department?
Currently we have, it's an administrative project manager. And so that person would basically do pretty much everything that I do as well. They will do anything from inventory to expense reports to negotiating with vendors to pulling statistics on products to research and signage to, I mean, it just, the list goes on and on. No one day in my position is the same. Every day is different.
Negotiating with vendors, is that kind of like going to, I don't know, you know, some of those places where they expect you to negotiate? Let's say, you know, yard sale, for example. Like, if you don't go down in price, then, you know, you're obviously not used to negotiating because, you know, everyone expects you to bargain and to go down in price.
No, that's not necessarily the case. A lot of times what you do, we have a lot of already vetted vendors. So you would be working with a lot of vendors that we've already used many, many times. But a lot of times what it is just putting the project together. So for an example, we may be doing a book, and so you need to get the specs pulled together, get those specs sent over to multiple vendors to get those quotes back so that you can evaluate what those quotes come in at, and then process that order, place that PO, wait for it to come into inventory.
But if you happen to get a better deal, I'm sure it'd be appreciated.
It's always nice to get a better deal.
Anyway, so what are the primary responsibilities that this position is going to be handling? I talked about that, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Next day. The average day. Say I am sitting at my desk, I applied for the position, and I got it, and I'm really excited. It's, you know, maybe I've been training for a couple weeks. So now, what is my day going to look like?
Well, the nice thing about this position is that no one day is probably going to look the same. So to give you an average day, I'll do my best, but they're always different. It depends on what projects we're working on at the time. If we're rolling out VBS that day and we're working on getting VBS finalized, you might be going through little trinkets and you might be figuring out how the packaging is going to go, putting together spreadsheets to get that ordered. If you're doing just a maintenance day, like an inventory day, you may be pulling reports and seeing how much of inventory is left versus how much needs to be ordered. There really is no one. That's one of the things I absolutely love about my job. Every day that I come in, I never have the same thing going that day.
Tell you what, I'm worn out just thinking about my average day.
No, it's a fun day. We are a great team. We have a lot of fun. We work really hard. We get a lot done, but we definitely do have a lot of fun.
If you're not worn out by the end of the day, though, I mean, that means you didn't have a whole lot of fun, you know? So you're spending all your time and
we managed to do both. We managed to do both.
So what do you most enjoy about your job?
I most enjoy, there's so many things. Again, I can't tell you how much I absolutely love my job, but I love working for the ministry. I love getting to serve the Lord first and foremost, and I think leadership sends that message here. And so that is just an awesome environment to be in, number one. Number two, I love that I get to talk to all the different people and get to know everyone in the ministry, from maintenance all the way up to Ken.
Right.
You know, so it's kind of nice that our position kind of touches everybody.
Sure.
And so those are probably my top two, and I do like that there's such a variety.
And somewhere high on that list is doing live streams.
Yes, I'm really enjoying this, yes.
Okay, so what makes working at Answers in Genesis so rewarding? So, I mean, you talked about what you enjoy, but at the end of the day, you know, what makes it so rewarding for you?
Well, I'll tell you, when people ask me, they say, well, what can we pray for? What can we do? And I often, one of the main hearts for me is that I love the fact that I maybe play this small role in VBS or Answers Bible Curriculum. And when I pray for Answers Bible Curriculum or VBS, I'm always praying for the kids that are going to receive the message. And so we have such an awesome message that any part that you get to play in that, whether it's ordering inventory or sweeping the floor, is still awesome at the end of the day.
So we're talking to our people here on our Facebook page, Answers in Genesis. Why should any one of these people apply?
Well, we're just a great bunch of people to hang out with. I mean, I think I've sat next to you for 10 years until you just recently moved a couple seats away. We have a lot of fun. We get to do work that we love, and we get to serve God. I mean, does it get better than that?
Maybe in heaven.
Yeah, maybe there. So it's a job you get to come in every day and want to be at.
Well, my answer is, why should you apply? Why not?
Yeah, there you go. Why not?
So do you have any other thoughts?
No, I just say apply. We have lots of open positions available, and if you're interested in the administrative project manager, you're going to really, hopefully you're going to enjoy it, because it's going to be a challenging, fast-paced environment, because we are a fast-paced department, but a lot of fun.
And we're just focusing on a few positions here just to give you a general idea of some of the positions here available. And there are so much more that you can see, and that's at answersingenesis.org/jobs. You can apply for the administrative project manager. Did I get that right?
You did, yes.
Yes. So you can apply for that on the Answers in Genesis website, along with any of the other positions too. You can review them and see how exciting and fun they're going to be.
Yes. All
Tim.
right. Thank you.
Thank you, Sean.
Now we're talking with Tim. You are Director of IT, right?
Yes, sir.
So you have a couple of positions that are available as well.
Yeah, we actually have many positions open right now, but the two that I like to focus on are the Senior Information Security Analyst and the Network Engineering position.
Cool. So specifically about you, what do you do here at Answers in Genesis?
Well, I'm in charge of providing technical solutions, internal technical solutions to the ministry, as well as making sure that we provide a reliable and secure infrastructure.
So, for example, if I'm sitting at my computer and I have a problem with my computer, and rather than throw the computer down in frustration, I mean, there are a number of reasons why you shouldn't, biblical principles, but besides that, rather than do that, I would contact one of Tim's team, and they would so kindly help me and fix my computer problem.
Yeah, hopefully.
That's just one of the many responsibilities that
Sure.
you and your team have.
Absolutely.
So I used to work in IT, so I have a little bit of still, a heart and love for IT as well. So what are some of the primary responsibilities that these two positions would have?
Sure. The senior information security analyst, kind of a tongue twister there. He would basically help us identify risks, help create policies and mitigation plans, and a big part of that would also be teaching. I can't emphasize that enough. We really want a security analyst who has a heart for teaching, because there's actually a lot of people that want to learn how to keep themselves secure, their families secure, their work secure.
A big part of that is education.
A big part of that is education, and that's a big preventative for any kind of breach.
So that's the senior security analyst?
Yes.
So let me try to say that 3 times fast. Senior security analyst, senior security analyst, senior security analyst. I messed up on the second time. It is a tongue twister.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so, and what was it about the other position?
The network engineer is a little bit easier. So they're going to be responsible for designing, building, and monitoring our networks at all of our different venues. They will also be in charge of administrating switches, routers, VLANs, etc. And they will be probably working with contractors and the like to actually do pulls and other type of installation tasks.
And so what does an average day look like for either position? So, you know, maybe they've been here for a couple of months and they're about to go about their day and do what?
Usually we go through the typical project management hoopla that a lot of other people do. The difference, I think, here, especially this ministry, is you are going forth with your brothers and sisters, whoever you're with. They love you, they care about you, they support you. You're not going in it alone. There's a lot that we do that seems superhuman sometimes. Of course, we know it's supernatural, that God being very kind. But in the end, you're not alone. You're working with people. So you have people praying for you, giving advice freely, people that are very much for you here at the ministry.
Wow, that's great. Yeah. So what do you most enjoy about your job here at Answers in Genesis?
I enjoy the fact that it is so challenging. It is very challenging to work here. Like Shonda said, there's never a boring day. And so I personally am challenged. I grow tremendously almost every day here. It's very rewarding in that way.
And what makes you think working at AIG is so rewarding? You know, for the people listening out there, you know, what would you say to them? What makes working at Answers in Genesis so rewarding, or Ark Encounter or Creation Museum?
So probably the number one thing to me is when, we on Tuesdays and Thursday mornings we have our all staff meetings, and every now and then we have our outreach group share about the impact that they're having overseas or in another nation, and that's so rewarding for me to hear just the impact that we're having, not only in the United States, but also throughout the world, and how the gospel is being preached to so many more that wouldn't normally have been reached without a ministry like us.
Sure. So do either of these positions, is it working not only at Answers in Genesis, but helping support, the Creation Museum, or maybe even down at the Ark Encounter? Would there be any involvement with that, with these positions?
Absolutely, yeah. So both positions would be helping in both spots regularly. So there would be travel between here and there, here being the Creation Museum and there being the Ark. That would happen many times per week.
Cool. Well, there's nowhere else that you could go that you have the ability to switch from, working in an office environment, walking through the Garden of Eden, or walking into Noah's Ark. I mean, come on. I would say that would be a reason why someone should apply, along with many other reasons. What would you say to people watching right now why they should apply?
For the mission, for the challenge, for the growth personally, and for the impact.
Well, thank you, Tim. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
I just want to show you guys again, those who have recently joined, how many jobs we have. Isn't that a lot? There's a lot of jobs. But wait, it's doubled. And it's sorted by department here. You can actually go to the Facebook page on Answers in Genesis and click on Now Hiring. And you'll be able to see all of these. So it's sorted by department. Here, I'll just kind of read off a few to you. I'll read off the departments. There's 2 positions in admin, advancement, attractions. That's like the Creation Museum or Ark Encounter. There's the Ark Bookstore. There's customer service. I'm actually skipping some of these. Food and beverage at the Ark. There's grounds if you're very good when it comes to horticulture outside, things of that nature. And then there's internet operations, there's museum, petting zoo at the Ark, museum sales, public safety. All of these are listed here. And then not only that, there are seasonal positions at both the Ark Encounter and Creation Museum. You can go to their websites for that. And that is with guest services. And if you're interested just working for the summer, or you're getting off in college just right now, I encourage you to apply for that. So that would be creationmuseum.org or arkencounter.com. But for all these positions that I mentioned here, you can also go to answersingenesis.org/jobs. Feel free to comment with any of your questions, and we will respond to you as we can. Thank you.